Okay, so in this video, I'll be talking about a software as a service SaaS based product called Maze.Design. So what this product actually does it's a user testing platforms that turns your prototype into actionable insights from real users, bringing confidence to the design process. So basically these three apps or softwares, if you are into app designing world, you would be knowing that InVision and Sketch. I knew these two softwares before. InVision I have used before, of course, with a designer. We were working on a project and he was designing on InVision. Sketch I am aware of. I have worked on Adobe XD, which is quite popular, and nowadays everyone is working on that, and most of the freelancers you will find on InVision and XD. And then there is Marvel. So all these I was just testing it, so I just created an account. So these three platforms have huge traffic. If you will see that the usability is quite a lot. So people are in million. So this Marvel, you will see close to 1 million people are visiting and working on the platform. If you'll go through InVision, similar kind of metrics are there. So this is very popular. 9.4 million, 8.9 million, close to 10 million people are using InVision per month. So, and if you'll go on Sketch, let me see. Okay, so this platform is also popular, not that much, but yeah, it's still popular. But in blogs you will find a lot of comparison between Sketch and XD. So anyways, so what Maze.Design, this website or product does is that you have to create a link. These all the softwares, when you're creating an app on it, they will provide you a link after you are done with the project, and that link can be mapped on this software, and they will create a easy UX flow which can be again shared to your user, and they can see if the app is working fine or not. So if the prototype, so the users will get very easy access to use your prototype as an app, and they can comment on the design, and they can give you the feedbacks. So this is quite a handy software. So anyone who is using these three apps must be using Maze.Design, and they have made it quite simple. So I saw one video how exactly it is been done. So if you are using InVision, they tell you that okay, just go to the project page, take the link, and paste the link on this software, and after that it will map the project. Then there are some extra steps which you have to do, and after that you will be getting a link from which you can exactly test your prototype. So this is the software. Now this software is also very popular, and if you'll go and see the metrics, they have recently jumped from 40s to 60s and 50s. So approximately you could say 50 to 60,000 users are there per month. Anyways, so this company wants to escalate its marketing. So if you are creating a marketing strategy for any SaaS based product, you have to go by the user intent, because it's a B2B market. You could say B2C also, but it caters to a segmented audience. So basically this software will help designers, app designers who are actually working with these softwares. So if app designer is working on InVision, Marvel or Sketch or Adobe XD, this company can target them to use their particular app or software. How they gonna do it? So the first and foremost thing is the content strategy, because content strategy will be a long-term strategy which will provide you traffic, and obviously these kind of services are mostly popular through partner websites So these are their partners, and they are working with Maze. So most of the users are diverted from these companies to do the prototype testing from Maze, and rest all depends on the content marketing. So what I did was, I just saw or crawled, like I just did a small audit to see how many URLs have been crawled. Okay, so you will see 294 URLs, so it's not huge. I mean, just 294. So their content marketing is just started. They have not exactly been premium in that. So we have to check exactly what kind of content marketing has to be done, and the strategy has to be aligned as per the conversion keywords. Now, how will you find the conversion keywords? So I'll first take you through the content strategy, how you build the content strategy, and then gradually I'll take up to the social media and expansion programs, what you can do on paid media, and then how a team can you can build a team around those specific requirements, and you are good to go. So as you could see this, and if say I go to InVision, which is a popular software, and you want to see how their content marketing is done. So a simple step is to see how many content pieces they are having on Google. Okay, so let me see. So you could see 14,000 pages are crawled, and if we will go and see how much traffic they are getting, they must be having a good blog which is actually attracting the traffic. So they have this column called talks. Let's go to this. I'm just giving an example to show you how a established app does the content marketing, because you have to take an example from that. So best is to take something from the partner itself. So this is their section of talks, in which they are building up the content, build powerful engineering products and design, communicating the value of design, how animation brings products to life. So there are good topics, and if we are gonna dig further, then we can exactly get which keyword is bringing in traffic to this particular platform, and how you can identify the gap area. I will demonstrate that later. So coming back, let's see how we can go through the content strategy. So what I did, I have just audited Maze.Design website to understand what kind of keywords are bringing in the organic traffic. So mostly they are getting organic traffic. They are not experimenting a lot with paid and SEM and display marketing. So we couldn't see much of the ads running around. So what I did, I just went through the keyword report. Okay, so this is the keyword report which is getting you the traffic. So now mostly the traffic is coming from the brand keywords, MazeDesign, MazeDesign. So you could see the volume. So the when people know about the product, so designers who have been using these apps, Sketch, InVision, whatever, they might be knowing about the product. That's why they have 50,000-60,000 visitors a month, and then they are actually using the product by typing the brand name and getting logging on the platform. So branding and zero moment of truth is quite good. It's been taken care of. But a new user who is using InVision or any software other than that, who doesn't know about Maze, how will they get to know? So you have to identify the gap areas, strong keyword phrases, and then you have to develop the blog around them. That's how it's been done. So a small example is, you have to find the competitors who are active in that particular field or who are clashing with your keywords. So what I did, I took a website called usertesting.com, because when I punched in the keyword this user testing platform. Okay, so usertesting.com was the leading one. So user testing. I have worked with this website. It's quite expensive, but they are providing a very huge spectrum of services. So I wouldn't say they are the direct competitors of Maze, but I just plugged in to show you the technique how do you find the keyword gap. Now say they both might be ranking on few keywords which are common, so intersecting keywords. So you have 248 keywords. Now let's say InVision is a very important product for Maze, because people who using InVision are using Maze. So let's filter it by InVision. It's taking some time. You will get to know what keywords are there on which they both are getting the traffic. Okay, so we got a plethora of keywords, and we could see the position and the volume which is being generated by that. So if someone is typing InVision prototype, Maze is ranking on 19th, user testing is on 52. So obviously Maze is the product which is actually in sync with InVision, so it is ranking. Point is, whatever keywords which are record InVision prototype, so here the ranking of user testing is good, and they are lacking. I think this is an important keyword, so that they should rank on the first page or on that keyword. Now this is a small keyword type. If you will go and dig on these keywords which are important, you will get long keyword suggestions, long phrases on which the content strategy can be developed. Now things are like they are using these three softwares and they need all the related keywords which people are searching for, and they have to make Maze rank on it. So I'll come to the other part also, the video also, gradually. Okay, so phrase match keywords, how to record InVision prototype, how to record invisible user clicking through prototype. These are peculiar queries which people are coming up. Related keywords are also there, and once you have the list of keywords, then you can go and find, there are a lot of tools to find long-term keywords, and you have to create content aggressively. So accordingly, you will take all the competitors who are very closely in competition with this company. So you will punch in and see the intersection, and then you will pull out all the keywords which are important, and then you will create the content strategy. So once you have the content strategy, everything revolves around it. Then you can go and create audiences, different kind of segmented audiences on Facebook. Before, Facebook used to give you competitor target, like you could have targeted the audience of InVision, Marvel, Sketch, but right now you can take the interests and then you can target, and you can build the retargeting audience, and then you can exactly target the people who are visiting your website or who are close to visiting the websites which are related to these. So this will cover up the social media. Okay, and once you have created a content piece, you have to be very clear that it has to be converted in some sort of video, which is a good explanatory video, because videos give you instant results. So when I went to their platform, their YouTube, actually I just typed in Maze.Design review. Okay, and I was not able to find any video, and then this guy has created one video, this guy, and I saw this video, then I understood what exactly the product is doing. Just hold on. Okay, yeah, my laptop was dying, so anyways. So I went to this, and they have just created these 3 videos, which is not enough. people are looking for a lot of tutorial videos. They are looking for a lot of, if you are having these kind of softwares as a base for market, you need to create videos which solve the problems when people are on these platforms, and then ultimately they will get to know your platform, and that's how it works. And expansion is all about retargeting. So when you create the audience, you have to run PPC ads around them, and when you have increased the traffic, the retargeting ads will take care of your conversions. So first and foremost, objective is to get people on the platform. So free users, when they increase, they will automatically convert to the paid ones once they are well versed with the platform. So this was it. This was a small sweet review. I have missed this organization structure. So organization structure is quite simple. In any marketing strategy, marketing director defines the 3 departments, which are content creation, design, and marketing. Content creation is the major one. So a content strategist or a content director, he has to be very strategic in nature to identify the gap areas. And just now, like the way I identified how a keyword content strategy has to be made, a content director will identify SEO, long-term keywords, then PR. Okay, what kind of PRs can be done if applicable, and then campaigns are to be created around social media and other stuff. Obviously everything depends on the budget, how much you want to explain. Then events also come into play, and then obviously offline media is there, TV, radio, and other stuff. But the point is, content strategy has to be defined, which will keep the foundation. What exactly a creative director will do, what exactly a digital marketing department will do. So once this department is fixed, they are ready with the campaign. Design and marketing rolls in. So if the budget is less, people are less, this particular guy will do writing job and social media job and creating the initial content pieces, in which design will give their input, creating the banners and other stuff. Videos, obviously, if video is required, they will take care of the video. Now creative director or creative manager or graphic designer, web designer, whatever, these guys really need to be camera friendly, because you need a face for a company. So it's better to hire people who can actually talk in front of the camera. And if you are hiring people who are multifaceted and multi-talented, that would be much easier. Because if say content strategist came in and video requirement is there when a face is needed, so either of them should be able to create that particular thing. Obviously script would be created by the strategist or content writer, and once the script is there, anyone can become the face, and they should be camera friendly, so that you can create content on the go. You shouldn't be dependent on other people. You should take the responsibility, and the task can be divided. Say content strategist came up with 20 topics, and those 20 topics are to be completed within a month's time. So obviously he won't be able to become the face of all those topics. So those 20 topics, say decided, like say 5 videos are to be created, and obviously you can divide them and create them. So this is just a basic structure which can be changed as per the requirement, and again depends on the budget what you have, and accordingly you can increase or decrease the headcount. So that's it. We covered the content strategy part, how you will create the strategy, what is the starting point. There are a lot of different methods how you approach any product in a market. Okay, so I have just shown you one. because I don't want to make this video lengthy, and this is the most effective one basically. So you have to understand what people are looking for first, and then you have to create content around it. So if you understand that method, once you start to dig in, your strategy will have separate branches. Like Envision, you will take a campaign called Envision, and then you will punch in all the keywords which people are searching for Envision, and you will sort them in order of volume, okay, as per people are searching, and then accordingly the strategy would be designed. So Envision, Marvel, Sketch, Adobe XD, all the people who are playing with these softwares will have a lot of queries, and sky is the limit for the strategy. And once you have started creating quality content around it, after a year or so, obviously it will not happen within 2 days, just within a flip of a hand. It will take time, but after some time, after say a year or say 18 months or 2 years, you will start to see good traffic landing in on the website, which will be exponential. Once the growth is there in organic, it stays and it increases. That's the beauty of the organic traffic. It takes time, but it gives you results. So that's it, guys. I've covered a lot. If you have any queries, just drop in a line, and I would be happy to audit any other company or happy to help you with any queries. Thanks. Subscribe to my channel and keep watching. Thank you.